Okay, we're back with more Sam and Max. We're going to be doing episode 3. It is Saturday, January 17th, 7:16 p.m. So we're going to just jump right into this if I can. It's called They Stole Max's Brain, as you saw in the end of the last episode.
Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Yeah, they did.
Max,
But the question is how and why?
little buddy? No, 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 no!
No! What happened?
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Sam's pissed!
What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't know! 1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box, then BAM! Out went the lights!
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried to remember what Flint Paper told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number one, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a bam.
Anyway, someone knocked...
You say the lights went out? That light was joy. And it's getting snuffed out all over the city, dragging us all into a sea of blackness.
Can we go? Your gramifieds are really bringing us down.
And we're in a doomsday cult!
No! Keep talking!
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
Yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
Rule number two, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time. Nice.
Liar!
All right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid. afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
He probably should have.
Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla.
Skunk Ape.
Of course. He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get 'em.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
You're great. Oh, this is gonna probably be bad for me. I'm not very, like, tactical or methodical when it comes to, like, doing shit like this. But let's hope for the best,
General
right?
Skunk Ape. I should have known. That space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break.
Hang on, Max. We'll save you somehow.
Hello, ugly.
Is that a,
You,
goon of
you're
Skunk
one of
Ape?
Skunk Ape's goons.
Yeah.
Where's your boss? What did he do to my little
Oh, shit.
buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries. Anyhow, since Skunkapi's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a science spit.
You can't reevaluate your way out of fate, chump. We're all headed for a pine box and a boilerplate eulogy.
Huh?
You can't change that any more than a tiger can change his pants.
You possess a very depressing worldview.
It comes with the territory when someone cuts out your partner's brain.
But enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat.
Rat? What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Veni and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Frankie the Rat. The name left a bad taste on my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers. Still, there wasn't a road more
That's
plugged into
probably
the
something
bad
you
wiring
should
in the
check out,
city.
bud. That Frankie the Rat? Are we literally gonna go beat up a rat? Oh jeez, dude. Sam ain't fucking around this time.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Rat.
Sam, buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back.
Spill!
I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fellow was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvort.
What happened next?
I was almost done helping the guy, see? When BAM! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk Ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slide.
A brain? Was it Max's?
How should I know? All I know, it was a brain in a jar, and that crazy space gorilla was holding on to it like it was his best friend in the world. So anyways, I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling. That's all.
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store, the poor schlub.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunk Ape.
So now what?
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was telling you. I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnaks.
Where?
Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles.
Frankie the Rat helping a tourist? It was absurd. Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine my surprise when
Even
I
when
found
he had a
Frankie's
brain, wasn't
tourist
really a brain.
wandering
Like, come
around
on
the
now, that's
backside
Max.
of town.
I get your point, but come on, it's Max. He wasn't really the brightest person. Well, neither am I, but you get my point. Who? Okay.
Oh! Ah!
You, foreign guy, what's your story?
Ooh, an American police shakedown! How thrilling!
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah,
That dirty lion rat.
you know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so...
Museum district?
See, yeah, as a child in Europe, I always dreamt of visiting your city's famous museum district with its Institute of Incomp... It's a little more underwhelming than it appeared in my schulbooks. Any Flugen, I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. It might have been more of an...
What happened next?
After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. And you know what else? I'm starting to think that this is...
What?
Ibble-skibbled! It's a common European word that describes the feeling of mild disorientation combined with nagging doubts about a rat. Honestly, what do they teach you Americans in your schools?
Video poker.
So, what else would you
Oh,
like to know?
jeez.
Let's hear your sad little story again, from the top.
Very well. About an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Is that one of your famous American handguns? Fascinating. We don't have any of these in Europe, you know. I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. It might have been more of an Ödeler Spuckenfreundl affair. But I...
Liar!
Nein, nee, it really was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. But more like a kleine Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. But anyway, after the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets. And you know what else? I'm starting to think that this...
It's a strange land, all right. Strange and dark and twisted and...
Please stop! I'm already ibble-skibbled enough.
Sorry.
De nada. Anything else? People in this country are so...
The tourists seemed like just another victim circle in the drain, but I knew there was more to the story. It was time to circle back and flush out the truth.
So... Sign spinner. You see, I think he knows something more than what he let on. Because he is skunk cop a
Now,
fucking...
where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified...
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now, make with the lip flapping and I better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian
Strangely garbed?
Yes, a man in a faded jacket and a strange hat. He seemed to be carrying a box of some sort. General Skunkape was in hot pursuit. After the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this.
What the fuck is that?
Surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry.
What's that? A brain remover?
I believe it's one of the toys of power that my general has been collecting for the past 25 Kryleks.
I knew that. Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkape's good graces.
No, you don't.
Once I return this artifact to the general, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my... That pitiful pop gun will never make me give up the rhinoplasty Earth Dog.
Give me that toy.
No! Once I return this artifact to the general... Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my...
You're lying!
About what?
Give me that...
No! Once I... Oh, how I've come to miss
I thought you were a sign-spinning pacifist now.
I was, but the sight of the general pummeling that stranger rekindled my hours-dormant lust to conquer the galaxy at his side.
But where's Skunk Ape?
Weren't you paying attention? A few of your... To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common...
Some days it seems like the whole world is chasing after me, and someone's tied together my shoelaces with regrets and betrayals.
That's pretty sad, but you don't have any shoes.
It's a metaphor.
So, after the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this. I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in...
Then what? Give me that toy!
No! Once I... Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my
I really want to know how the fuck we're doing this.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnacks and whatnot. I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape come...
Skunk Ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach, with the jellyfish on the water skis. Anyways,
Hurry it up.
so I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling. That's all.
You lie.
Hey, Sam, I never lie about my cowardice. I'm really proud of it. So now what?
Let's go back to the moles and see if they know something. I doubt. Or can we not?
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious.
Hurry it up.
I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden the Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. It might have been more of an Eau de la Spuck.
Ultra super colored what now?
The Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely garbed man and an alien space gorilla carrying a... So, where was I? Oh, yes! After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime. You know what else? I'm starting to think that... Is that one of your famous Shall I continue?
I literally don't know what to do, man. Um...
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused...
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. The nerve of some people, trampling a rat's God-given merengue rights. There ought to be a law or something.
Do you want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding him up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty in Europe.
What?
You know, the bad side of town. Hoboville, Flemberg, Broken Corners, that area. Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate, and I, picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff, but all the other guy had was funny-looking green...
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see...
Anyway, after the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll
Souvenir?
Yeah, something fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up.
What was it?
I don't know, something.
So the tourist didn't leave empty-handed after all.
So what now?
Stick around.
I shall count the minutes.
Let's try the damn monkey again. But yeah, fucking gorilla.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street. To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian.
You're lying!
Why would I lie about seeing Skunkape after you just caught me in a lie about not seeing him?
Sorry, lost my angry train of thought for a second. Continue!
As I was after the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that... I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry. Oh well.
Give me that toy!
No! I need it to get back in General School. Once I return this artifact... Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my general...
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my general's side ever again.
Oh well.
And I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either. Finally, a clue.
Didn't mean
Last
to do
time
that,
we
but
saw the
whatever.
rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was going to lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care. Crimetron, do your stuff! What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue-finding.
What do we do? Back to the stupid tourist? I don't know.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time and speak slowly.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. It might have been more of an Ödeler Spuckenfreundl affair. But I digress. After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ipple-skippled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back.
Because Frankie said he actually picked up something,
Don't play
so...
innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill!
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington? Who the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me. You Americans are all animals. Animals.
Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Hopefully, it would be enough. Okay, Crimetron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade. Come on, you obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! We're Skunk Ape.
Why are you threatening a piece of machine
Stop
or a
holding out
car?
on me.
Get away from her, you brute.
Using mostly natural history.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say, you're a monster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History, the tarnished jewel of the city's once thriving museum district. Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten around to it. Now we were finally going to take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
Yeah.
All right, Skunk Ape, it's time to pay the piper, plus tax and applicable service fees.
What's gonna happen now?
Hang tight, little buddy.
Okay.
I'll take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
Oh boy.
I should head upstairs where the action is. Not now. I've got...
You like not.
Hail to my superior technological might, necromancer!
Slow it down your simian hindquarters, barbarian!
Really, that guy's here?
And
Paperweight?
Paperweight? He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box. And is that...
Sam! Get me out of here. This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
Sam, the interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Yeah, that's him.
The great-grandson of the patroon who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yogg-Sothoth and take over the world?
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes, a common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions, after him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sam? Ah, man. Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. Ah, it was way more fun when they were fighting. Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
Wow, what an asshole.
Hey you, Fez guy!
What is it?
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then? What are you and Corporal Butt-Cheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across the reality so that the toys
But
of power
why,
may
though?
be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Really?
I don't know about
Repeat
that.
what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain! Blargy, blargy, more toys for me! Pretty grubby joint you got here.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yogg-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Yeah, don't even think of such a thing.
Why are you and that big dumb ape, Skunk Ape, working together?
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? One mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
What are you doing in this 2-bit museum?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community.
Nerd. You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of.
You should see us during holiday cookouts. Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hellbeast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that. All this talking with... What's that for?
That controls our new laser light show.
If you can lure them away from their zoetropes. Please, help us reach our goal. Operators are standing by to... Hey, bad guys, how about a little light show? It's getting boring in here.
I'm afraid that tonight's performance of Mundane Objects in Space, A Cosmic Odyssey, has been cancelled. So that...
Aww.
I don't care. Alright, so I can talk to the general.
Is that an espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
This device is used to maintain the complex matrix of energies between the Devil's Toy Box, your magnificent brain.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain.
Return to Sam.
The vortex calls.
Hey, Skunky!
Yes?
Am I supposed to go to Sam, or am I supposed to do something here with fucking Max?
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight and I have reached an accommodation.
Is that legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog Sagoth, would it?
Now that you mention it, Yog Sagoth's name did come up once or twice. He's certainly touchy about that precious tapestry of his.
Yeesh. What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh infinite power of your brain to create...
I don't fucking
Yes.
You have no...
No, but if...
Shut up! Alright.
I see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes, yes. At least they...
So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. However...
I don't care.
What are you doing here, anyway?
The same...
Boring me to...
Gathering?
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the
But why
pool.
though?
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big... could you go over there for a while?
Very well.
Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, run, you fucking fools! Okay, so they're going back up there. Is this like gonna be like a stealth
Well,
thing?
at least I know that
don't
Max's
remember.
brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Yeah, but how though?
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention. That's interesting.
Holy shit! Okay. Okay.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Don't get kid with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm Sam. I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot.
Is that Patrick
I'm Sal,
Warburton doing the
museum
voice?
security guy. He must be looking into all
Because
the
it
freaky
kind of
shenanigans
sounds
going
a
on
little bit
around
like
here.
Patrick Warburton from back in the day.
Well, feel free to poke around.
Like I
Right
said, this
now,
game
you
is
gotta do
old, but
something about this pile of trash.
it gives off Patrick
That's not trash.
Warburton
That's my
vibes.
partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh.
Dude, don't you do that. Ever. Can I talk to you, Sal?
Sal.
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room.
Excuse you.
Sal. Why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinky's used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Yep, that'd be me.
A 6-foot-tall cockroach working at Stinky's? That's shocking.
Not really.
No, wait, what's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking?
Obvious. I don't know.
So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
Well, he's
That's
probably the one
strange.
hired,
Grandpa
yeah.
Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before. Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
Any idea what that paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a
He also
stand-up
is,
guy
by the
who
way,
took me in
Sal.
and gave me a job.
Don't make me hate
He's
you. I
not
don't
here,
hate
you
you.
know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
That's because you're awesome, Sam. Sam, whatever your
Your
name
boss
is.
is gathering demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys, eh? And what do you want me to do about it?
Right,
Call the
Sal.
Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up.
Sal,
over
you're a
bunch
good
of
person,
demonic
okay? Or a
toys.
cockroach, but you know.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right.
Yeah, he is
What are
a
you gonna
buttwad.
do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job?
How's life with Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Good for you.
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can I do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office. You say your friend's still alive? You better get him moving.
Would you mind not?
What can I do?
Oh.
But he hasn't got...
Well, maybe you should find him a new one. Sheesh.
See you, Sal.
Careful out there.
Fuck off. All right. Can I?
That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius.
How the hell do you know that?
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists. Some say the world will end in fire, some in ice, but it takes a truly advanced mind to envision an apocalypse that revolves around a many-eyed, many-horned, walking purple people-eater. To witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse, turn the hourglass. Okay.
That's gonna suck.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Oh, there's a gorilla over there. We'll have to sneak by him. Or
Dogman,
not.
where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Skunkape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
Good, do it again.
Skunkape, I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yes? Describe him.
Pink, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Apparently that, wasn't Sam.
Oh well, happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
You're welcome, idiot.
Museum of Mostly Natural History guided tour. Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
Probably would be nice.
It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it.
How?
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone. Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dank Dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough. In fact, he looks kind of flammable. Hey, it's a Moai head. How's it hanging, big guy? Fine.
This is not the museum.
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dark Dimension.
Yeah. I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped that trans-dimensional beauty from manifesting in the East Side.
Are you, though? Is that something?
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Lovely. Wasn't there like an Egyptian thing up here? Even though we were kind of in like the tomb of Shaman Mach, which is probably Egyptian, right? So, let's see.
Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
What the fuck?
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
Yeah, too bad.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style.
Wasn't that on the train? Well, that's just... Alright.
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap. The seven-sided pyramid of Hikaba was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design. Please don't touch, play on or around the pharaoh's brain. I question the wisdom of this sign. Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
Why the fuck would you want to, man? Okay, man. Like, what else can we fucking do in this?
I could learn a lot from this if I wasn't so offended by the choice of fonts.
What? So I wonder. No. I think...
I'd better find a way to get Max's body moving before Sal chucks it into an incinerator. Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly.
We're gonna try it.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Torments of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of the... Anubis!
No, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh,
You mean you get looking like a new... Whatever.
and it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest. But where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
Alright, this is gonna be fucking weird. Alright, does that mean...
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
I think we have to do that to get into Paperweight's office, I'm pretty sure.
Telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
You know, we do have incredible psychic powers at our disposal.
Yeah, we do.
Ah, the arrow of power. But where's the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
We haven't found them yet, but here, take a gander at this.
Ah,
What?
the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
What?
Hey, Max, check this out. It turns out that Lady Godiva was a dude.
Ooh, icky.
Well, either I managed to return Max's brain to his body in the future, or you're destined to learn a killer Max impression.
Let's move on.
Oh boy. Sal?
Ouch!
Oh, he's gonna get the shit beat out of him in the future.
Beautiful thorax.
Ouch! Who'd want to pummel a nice bug guy like Sal?
Who knows?
What in the name of Gorgar?
Okay, so he pokes
In my
in the eye.
experience, it's rarely a good idea to poke a space gorilla in the eyes.
That's what lackeys are for, Sam.
Oh, the subhumanity.
Why would
Okay, so
say
you can
that?
do that.
Since we're in a museum, I assume it'll be some sort of obscure historical reference.
Just out of curiosity. Is there anything in this?
Rhinoplasty.
Ha! My new form reminds me of my summer pyramid on the shores of Bar El Zaraf.
And it'll come in handy in the unlikely event that we need a seven-sided die to defeat Skunk Ape.
I mean, that works too.
Rhinoplasty.
Let's see if there's any more things we can turn into. Okay. Let's go see if there's anything down here we can turn into, because I think it'd be
There's
funny.
a bunch of useful stuff.
Plus, it is a trophy to turn into everything in this episode, I think. So I was just standing there like
How
nothing's.
droll, a talking skull. I'm sure that will be useful.
Let's go over here. Move out the way, jackass. Really? Alright, the office, upper level, Egypt, info desk, office. I think we need to turn into something in here to distract the space gorilla and or Sal, because I think that's how we get
So
them to like
this
fight.
is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my
that
beautiful
Oxygoth?
museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away,
Oh
Dr.
no,
Norrington.
Norrington. Okay.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic.
Yeah, probably.
Looks like Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's nonsensical Grimoire Club. This office could use a little tidying up, and a good firm raising. Paperweight's phone. We've got his number.
Oh, we certainly do.
What the fuck? Alright.
4 ancient diabolical summoning spells. Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points.
I think we have to turn into that. Have him turn into that.
Shut up!
Hello? What the hell?
Talk about a chilling vision of the future.
We are not.
Okay. So yeah, I think the only thing is the map. So put it away. Unless we could just go out through the door.
It's locked. What kind of paranoid
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave?
Are you sure?
The fuck out of here, man.